Alright guys, welcome back to the channel again. This is my 2014 Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi. I'm going to go over kind of the first interior mod that I did to the truck. And it's probably the best interior mod I did to the truck. So, pardon the beeping. But the first upgrade I did was from the 3-inch EVIC to this 7-inch premium gauge cluster. It was real simple. I got the gauge cluster off of LKQ actually. It was like 140 bucks if I remember correctly. It was very inexpensive. It's an A-grade part, so you want to watch for the part grade when you go on LKQ. Make sure it is an L-grade part, or an A-grade part, excuse me. And then look at the pictures of it. They usually have pictures listed of it that will show details about it, you know, any imperfections you might be able to get from those pictures. But when I bought this, they had part grades on there, and this was an A-grade part. Obviously, the lower you go, B grade is okay. You just want to look at it a little bit closer. And a C grade, I wouldn't touch it. So I would try to find an A-grade part if possible. This cluster, excuse me, I'm filming on my phone. It's just so much more intuitive, so much more, you can personalize it a lot more to what you want to do. You know, upgrading the 3-inch EVIC that just looks cheap, looks outdated. There's not as many options you can scroll through in that one. This one just has so many different options. It looks so much better. Took me 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes to swap this out. It was extremely simple. These 4 bolts here come out. I can't remember what size they are, but those come out. And then this trim piece just pops right off. Pretty simple. And then there's 2 bolts in the bottom of the screen down there. Those come out and the gauge cluster just pulls right out. There's a plug on the back of it. Just unplug it. New one plugs in. It's all plug and play. Set it back in there, bolt it in, put the bolts back in. You're good to go, aside from programming the mileage. LKQ that I know of will not program your mileage into it. So you have to do it yourself or see if your dealer will do it for you. I did it myself through an app called Alpha OBD. That's available on Android or PC only. It's not available on any Apple products yet that I know of. But the app itself was 50 bucks. And it's for Chrysler vehicles. And basically it allows you to do anything that the dealer could do to it. So any option that, you know, that provided your truck is equipped with that option, you can go in and unlock, you know, anything through the app. But you do have to have this as well. It's called OBD Link MX. I just got it off Amazon. It was 80 bucks. So all in all, it was 130 bucks. I program my own mileage in there. I've got 101,000 miles on the truck now. But it just paid for itself right there, because I believe the dealer would have charged me a lot more to program mileage. There's a couple other options that I'll go over later in maybe a separate video that I unlocked as well, so that it's more than paid for itself. So I will post a link in the description below for the OBD Link MX and the Alpha OBD app that can be found in the Google Play Store. Like I said, it's for Android and PC only, so you have to have one of those 2 platforms to be able to use this with your truck. It just connects via Bluetooth, so it's real simple. Just go into your Bluetooth options and connect to it that way after plugging it into your OBD2 port. There's several videos out there of how to program mileage into your truck. You want to do some research before doing anything of that nature, because you're going into your BCM and, you know, changing things in your BCM. You want to make sure you're doing it the right way, because you don't want to brick your truck. So just make sure you do your research, you do your due diligence, and learn how to do this stuff before you take it on. But it's once you kind of look at it and look at the videos, read how to do it, it's very, very simple. You do have to program your engine idle hours in and all that stuff as well, because these clusters will not come pre-programmed that way. I do know there are places on Amazon, eBay, what have you, that will program your mileage in for you for an extra charge. But this way it was just so much cheaper, so much easier. And guys, it's simple to put this in, and it just makes the interior, it's hard to believe such a small little mod upgrade could make the interior of your truck look so much better, but believe me guys, it does. So if you're wanting to go from the 3-inch EVIC to this kind of gives you a quick overview of how to do it. Like I said, it's real easy guys, it's simple, plug and play. And this cluster here, you can set up these 4 corners here, you can personalize it whatever you want in those corners. Of course, I've just got the time, my fuel range, my average fuel mileage, and the temperature. And I believe you can program what those two graphs, those two little gauges there read out as well. So there's just so many things you can do on this, guys. It's worth every penny to upgrade to this from that 3-inch EVIC. So if you're wanting to make your interior look a little better, guys, this right here, it's worth every penny, I'm telling you. So if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section down below if I left anything out of this video. Kind of new to doing this, so I'm sure there's something I probably left out, but I'll be happy to answer any questions if I can, or try to find an answer for you guys. Like I said, I'll post a link to the OBD Link MX in the description down below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I will see you in the next one.